all times. Most of all, protect yourself at all times. Touch gloves, good luck.
Lands her to the body. Can he get inside of?
Yeah, at times the champ puts the wild and wilder, but he talks about
what Ortiz is going to give him.
And despite in round one, the champion Wilder in the
hand already. He's going to throw that punch a lot. It's his power punch.
In the sport of prize fighting out.
Yeah, and the message across to Wilder that Ortiz
tonight.
Ortiz's jab already, it's an important weapon for him, and one of his management team said,
yeah. This round, he's keeping Wilder guessing.
They're both Wilder wary here in round one.
Good punches as being like a whip. And Ortiz, but again on paper, has never faced an exam. Special bond. They're each fathers of daughters born with special
right hand. We have to be wary of it. And Ortiz understands
that double jab. He's taking away the ability for Deontay to counter with his own.
A right hand with conviction yet, so we'll see what happens.
Challenger Brian Jennings, who had just gone the distance, says it's entertainment. I wonder if he'll be able to get him. Ortiz very comfortable. Not the previously reported 84 inches. A lot of media
thinking maybe that something was amiss when he went down, and
says that people see him swinging like a wild man. They don't know wanting to.
Ortiz has that experience.
Oh, there's a left hand. The bell in round three as we begin the mark. And there's a...
That opened up Deontay's eyes.
Yeah, that's for
so probably things that they've worked on, and that's what you expect.
For the challenger in Brooklyn tonight, there's a counter. Ortiz was able to vanquish Jennings, and now for Wilder, that is not the case. No. Oh, and there's a left hand.
Not a lot of punches thrown.
The farm in Cuba, where the top amateurs.
For Ortiz, he right hand trying to land.
Tyson, 1988, when he had three
going on, and it's been Ortiz bringing the fight forward.
Yeah, true. The timeout, but he's in tough against Luis Ortiz.
Yeah, for him, this is the tempo he'd like.
The problem of the lead hands, not a lot of snapping.
Well, the opposing
getting to know each other here in Brooklyn.
Refreshes his body, and he can work on the mitts and things.
Kind of a staple for Deontay when he's on. His jab is really snapping.
Lay of the land here as Ortiz comes forward, misses with the left hook. A lack of action.
Spilka was a little bit of a down.
And the occasional body shot.
Only about 130.
Behind Keith Thurman and Danny Garcia.
It's still a respect to Ortiz that Wilder is not throwing.
Fourth, Wilder along the ropes. Official attendance tonight, 14,000.
Right hand Wilder landed about 20 seconds ago. Didn't have an effect on
the inside against Wilder.
Well, he's playing the position game.
Landing the jab in his title fights, he averages 8
defeated knockout artists. And there, just past the midpoint of the fourth round, it's Ortiz doing the controlling of the real estate.
Well, Wilder wants to counter him with the right hand, but
Ortiz risk it and try to get
going into this round. He had only landed 3.
He's got to start countering right now.
Got to put that right hand in the chamber to come forward. Of course, Ortiz, a competent, very good fellow undefeated champion, Joseph Parker.
He doubles with the jab. It didn't land perfectly, but it's set up to help him kind of get on the inside and then land him. Was that they had some stomach issues that maybe made
offense continues to back up, pressure being put on. Trainer Mark Breland, the 1984 gold medalist for
in this fight is that you feel like anybody,
so to speak, and Wilder has to do something or show reacts when Wilder throws a punch. He's always ready to counter, even
lose a little weight, maybe a little flu, whatever.
Number 5. Right hand by Wilder.
He's fainting more, and I think that's part of the issue.
Putting Wilder out of position a little bit. He's going to eventually, like I said.
Right hand by Wilder, but Ortiz.
That should affect anybody's
No, it shouldn't.
We'll see how this fight plays.
So little offense.
Cut Wilder there.
Ortiz on his toes.
Yeah, that was interesting. Offensively in this fight.
Wilder called after 15 seconds left in the fight. And there, Deontay Wilder has changed the complexion of this fight.
That's how strong Wilder is.
Boom.
Oh, on the forehead.
And Ortiz is down for the second.
To Wilder, and that's part of why he's going to leave himself open.
That he gets what many people call reckless.
A 10-8 round, which would negate some of the
right hand. There is a method to the madness. It's controlled chaos. In round 6, after Wilder dropped to her.
that in, Ortiz.
Can Wilder continue to build? Ambulance affair.
Yeah, says there's no. Oh my! Move with the feints, but then not able to follow up with punches.
He's still stalking for that counter of Wilder. Wilder's still a guy in range. If you can touch him, you know you can shoot a right hand.
Sons bomber. That right hand is the equalizer in the exchange. Ortiz wild and yet able to survive the exchange. Coming back here in the final stages of the sixth.
This is Wilder landing again. Then later on, for Ortiz, better moments.
Making the seventh defense of his title as we bring our...
It's been a different dynamic, partially because he's facing... Ortiz has not gotten leverage on...
Ortiz tonight would love to join more. Chris, 12-round WBC heavyweight champion.
Careful with those straight rights because they're starting to find home a little more often. And
Right hand partially blocked by Ortiz. There's another right hand.
he's doing a fine job with the real estate battle, aside from taking those right hands.
Wilder has won the 5th and 6th. He's won by a mile.
punches.
Need to navigate a minefield of...
Are jabs. Tonight, 18%.
Ortiz emptying the fusillade. He
Gets him now.
Oh, straight left hand to hold on. Will he survive the round? He does.
There's no anything. You're giving him extra time between rounds.
Yes.
He doesn't lose positioning when Deontay comes.
Ortiz was landing very big shots. That's the...
Counter left hands, and as fatigue starts to set in, you see how reactive Ortiz is.
And Wilder misses with jab hands.
That's the key.
To the bottom.
Wilder measure.
Action picking up here at Luis Ortiz, best round of the fight. Eating another jab from Ortiz. A minute and a half. Unable to get any offense mounted. Trying to load up on the right hand, but Ortiz walking him down earlier in the fight.
So eliminate that. Barclay's offense coming from Wilder right now.
But again, he's got to create that.
Remember Wilder?
Of Ortiz. Ortiz comes in.
Yeah, I agree.
With more time, you probably would have wound up down.
Helped him, but yes, he's shown grit and determination.
Left hand, the sweat landing on us here. Not proving to be the case yet. Now,
Championship rounds.
See, right there, Wilder had to hold his ground.
the questions about his chin have been kind of answered. Boxing. There's a right hand that back.
So the question is either man right now tired?
11th round win over Vladimir Klitschko. Really no Wilder with so many questions coming into the fight.
This has been a round Wilder's probably won, though. The way he wanted to. Did have some very good moments. Wilder will land the straight right hand. Yeah, he has a chance to make history, as you point out.
Champion of the world, of course, Teofilo Steve.
Assistant. And that's for Ortiz.
Yes.
That's the counter right hand.
In his unorthodox style. Cross, clubbing left hand by Wilder. I don't know why the clock kept ticking away, but there it is. A minute bomber. Left. Right uppercut, and it's over. Mamma mia, Deontay Wilder has done it.
All started when he held his ground on that counter right hand. That's what he needed to do all night.
Bronze bomber Deontay Wilder.
It isn't all.
Brooklyn!